Shalom, friends, and thank you all for being with me. Let me just get music turned down here. There we go. And I know that I was away for the past several weeks, and I appreciate the fact that we had time apart, but I also appreciate the fact that we are back together now and resuming our regular schedules and activities, even though we were severely impacted yesterday, or maybe not so severely, but we were interrupted yesterday with a storm. And it brought to my mind the idea that anything can happen. Nature can bring us great blessings, but nature also brings us certain challenges as well. And you're not going to be surprised to hear this, but that Judaism has in it already built into our system a way of reacting to what happened to us yesterday with the storm. Yeah, there's actually blessings that are meant to be said, and I want to share with you a couple of these blessings that are appropriate for what we witnessed yesterday as the storm passed through our area, and what we are feeling today as we are cleaning up and getting back to normal. The first blessing I want to share with you goes like this: Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oseh ma'aseh v'reshit. Praised are you, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, the one who is the source of creation. Now, Bereshit, here, which I translated as creation, is actually the first word from the book of Genesis. And the word Bereshit means in the beginning. Really, it's from the word beginning or first. And this blessing, which is to be recited whenever we have experienced a storm or lightning, and also we say the same blessing on a shooting star or seeing a desert or high mountains or a sunrise, the same blessing for a sunrise. This blessing is actually reminding us that we are part of this amazing creation. We're part of this world that is truly breathtaking. And even in the storm that we saw yesterday and the bands of rain that came through, it actually was powerful and a reminder of the forces of nature and the wind that was blowing. And this blessing says, look, this is all something. It's not nothing. This is something. Bereshit is referring to in the beginning. And what does Bereshit say? In the beginning, there was just chaos. There was just nothingness. And then came this world. And this is the blessing. This world is a blessing, Bereshit. We experience the beauty. Right now I'm looking at the clouds and from my vantage point in front of my computer, I can see the blue sky and the clouds. What a difference from yesterday. There's another blessing that we say when we hear thunder. And you might have heard some thunder or seen some lightning. This blessing goes like this: Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shekocho ugvurato malei olam. Praised are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, whose power and might fill the whole world. When we hear the percussion, the deep percussion of thunder, the flash of lightning, we feel a kind of sense of awe. It lasts only a moment, but we can't help but be startled and somewhat amazed. And this blessing that ends with the words Malay Olam, filling the world, at that moment when we hear the thunder, even though we know it's a very localized experience, we know that we feel that this thunder is also filling the whole world. The whole world around us is filled with this clap of noise. And there's a certain power, a physical power that we feel that came out of nowhere, especially if that thunder and lightning is nearby. And then there's one other blessing. This blessing is when we just experience something that is good. It's a blessing for good news. It's a blessing for good things that happen. It's just a general blessing for being grateful. It goes like this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hatov v'hametiv. Praised are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who's good and who does good. It reminds us, and we need reminding, that in general the world we live in has a lot of goodness and beauty in it. Just as I was talking to you now, the sun came out. And even though the skies were dark with rain and trees were falling and debris was filling the streets, at least here in my neighborhood, today, sunshine, clouds, grass is green, and the streets are clean, and we have much to be grateful for. Hatov v'hametiv, who is good and who does good. We're going to conclude now with a kaddish prayer as we normally do. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, B'almad divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, B'hagalah v'yizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach li'olam li'amei amaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitramam v'yitnasei, V'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yidalal shemei d'kudisham barichu, Li'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata d'amiran b'yom